Hello, everybody, and welcome to Full Throttle with the Gent. I am your host, Brendan the Gent. It is race weekend, Saturday. I know this video is a little late, but I apologize. Things happen. Xfinity race starts today, 4 o'clock, FS1 at Phoenix. There was no truck race. They had the week off. So a lot of news, a lot of things to talk about, and let's get right into it. In sponsorship news, Global Poker sponsoring Kurt Busch this weekend in the one car at Phoenix, and the other one will be Paul Menard's 21 has Quaker State on board this weekend, so it's good to see more companies getting more involved. That 21 car looks pretty good, actually, I have to admit. So Nashville has been in the talks recently with our conversations about NASCAR. First, it was the fairgrounds getting rebuilt for an eventual NASCAR race to be returning there, whether it be Xfinity or the trucks. Not so much the Cup yet. Well, Nashville's been back in the news with the announcement that the award ceremony will be held in Nashville now. It's no longer going to be held in Vegas. Originally, it was in New York, went to Vegas, and now it's going to be in Nashville. So, good for the city. I heard the city is going to be chipping in a little bit to help pay for the things because it's going to bring in tons of people. So it's really good for the city. What else? In track news, Rockingham Motor Speedway, The Rock, may be coming back. Okay. There's an entertainment group. There's a whole complex out there that holds concerts. There's a big Judas Priest concert coming up. I'd love to go, but we're doing something else that day. It's like, But more concerts are out there and whatnot. There's other facilities on the thing, but there's the track itself. And they're saying that we're going to put the track in there and we're going to bring it back for racing. We're going to renovate the place, do all this stuff, and great news. Because NASCAR needs short tracks. NASCAR needs to go back to short tracks. Let's get NASCAR back to the rock, okay? No more stupid California races 2 times a year. No more stupid Pocono races 2 times a year. Let's go to short tracks, okay? Short tracks are where it's at. They're fun, good racing. And it sometimes brings out the fights. But so does Phoenix, apparently. Let's look at this. Check out this. So here's Suarez. He's walking over. McDowell sees him, doesn't like it. Goes right through the throat. Starts swinging at him. Suarez puts him down. Here comes a coward. Pins Suarez to the hood. McDowell's trying to get his shoe. The coward's still yelling and acting like a tough guy while McDowell's still trying to get that shoe. Let's talk about this a little bit more. I want to talk about this a little bit more. Here's Suarez. Okay? Here's a still frame. Here's Suarez. No helmet. Okay? He's just coming over to talk. Michael McDowell. Here's another still frame here. Michael McDowell, seen him, came right up to him with a helmet on. Okay? Cowardly act number 1, and grabs him by the throat, as you can clearly see here. All right. Doesn't want to listen. Just going to go right to it. Okay? Whatever. And next, still here, we see that Suarez did not take kindly to that, and quickly threw McDowell with his little cowardly helmet to the ground. But here's the part that bothers me the most. Okay, the crew chief. Right now, if I was Daniel Suarez and this coward came out of nowhere and sideswiped me, my fist would be hitting his face hard with hatred. Okay, this is wrong on so many levels. All right, do not get involved in somebody else's fight. Let them be men. Let them talk it out. Let them just be themselves. Okay? Now, Suarez, he didn't care. He reminded me of Bobby Probert out there. He seen the idiot wearing a helmet, and he hit him anyway. You know? I remember Bobby Probert doing that to a lot of people. Goaltenders, anybody. I love Bobby Probert. Do not ever do this. This is the most cowardly thing. He blindsides them and then does all this, you know. Now, in the meantime, when you watch the video, you remember McDowell's trying to take his shoe and whatnot. That's just funny, you know. But the crew chief angers me more than anything in this video. Besides him wearing the helmet, it's shameful, but whatever. You're not a tough guy, okay? You're not. And Suarez should have been swinging, okay? Do not get involved in anyone's fight. Let them fight, okay? I had the same problem with hockey refs nowadays. It's kind of why I don't watch hockey anymore. Let them fight. Someone's going to get hurt. Same thing with visors. I hate visors. I think people who wear visors are cowards, okay? It's you know, the people who wear visors in hockey, okay, they're the ones ratting up the ice, okay? They're doing those cheap shots. They're doing this and that, you know, because they feel like they're gods with that safety in front of their face, you know? You ever punch one? It hurts. I know, okay? And the people who make these stupid rules in the hockey are, you know, they never punched one, so they don't know that feeling, you know? But let's stick to racing. It's uncalled for. You know, I hate when the crews have to get involved, and you know they'll never do anything alone. God forbid they do something alone and act like have a backbone. You know, no, all of them have to swarm like bees and this and that, and do cheap shots and stuff like that. It's cowardly. It's not manly. It's garbage, and it needs to stop. If you're going to act like a tough guy, do it alone. Okay, or don't do it at all. I can't stand it. I can't stress this enough. We need men to be men again. Okay? Let's move on. So, I'm just going to leave it at there. Now this last slide, I truly, truly like. Okay? What happened has happened. Let's talk it over. Cooler heads prevail. We laugh. We smile. Okay? I've many times have laughed and joked with somebody I was just, you know, tussling with. Okay? It's part of the game. If you want to do this, you got to do it. You know, one of my favorite videos is the two hockey players, you know, the good old guys here. They're punching each other so hard, and then, you know, the refs idiotically break it up. And then they high five. I love that. That to me is just pure respect, pure, you know, admiration for each other. It's awesome. I love it. That's what it's all about. Okay? Stick up for your team. You know he's got a job to do. You have a job to do. Whatever. That's what should have happened with this two. Okay? They have, they do with a little, you know, let's cool, let's race, you know, we'll be fine. We're friends. Let's move on. Okay? At the end, now when I say he should have done it, is he should have not had his helmet, and the crew chief should have just let them be themselves. You know? I'm a hockey guy. I'm a hockey player. It's just how I, you know, well, I'm retired now, but, you know, that's my mentality, and that's just how I am. How dare he touch my driver? Oh no. If you can tell, I really don't like that crew chief. I really don't. But here's that hockey fight, by the way. Just because it's hockey and it's respect, and I love it. Alright, y'all, I'm being a dork. I'm just going off the rails here. Let's get back on track. Q results. Here's your Phoenix qualifying results. Row 1, on the pole, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott. Row 2, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. Row 3, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman. Row 4, William Byron and Kevin Harvick start 8th. Row 5, Martin Truex Jr. and Eric Jones. 6th is Daniel Hemrick and Joey Logano. Austin Dillon and Eric Elmore are in row 7. Row 8 is Jimmy Johnson and Kurt Busch. Row 9, we have Paul Menard and Ryan Newman. Row 10, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Ty Dillon. Row 11, Ryan Preece and Chris Buescher. Row 12, Bubba Wallace and Corey LaJoie. Row 13, we have Matt DiBarito and Clint Boyer. Row 14, Michael McDowell and Daniel Suarez, the heavyweight champs here, had a really bad qualifying due to the shenanigans and what goings on in the pit area. Row 15, David Reagan and Matt Tifft. Row 16, Kyle Larson and Landon Castle. And the final 2 rows, we have Ross Chastain and Cody Ware in the 17, and row 18, Quinn Hoff and Bailey Curry in running out the field. So there is your qualifying results. Let's actually move to this weekend's NASCAR trivia question, thanks to Bobby Farrell. It's time for this weekend's NASCAR trivia question. Thank you to Bobby Farrell for the great question. Who protested Richard Petty's first NASCAR win? Comment below what you think the answer may be. I'll answer this Monday after the Cup race. Okay, y'all, that's enough from me today. You got all the news you needed to get you up to date for today's race and tomorrow's race. Hope you enjoy the day of racing. Let's see what comes out of it for Monday. If you can, check out Full Velocity TV, TDR, and Hobo Racing League for your sim racing fix. If you can, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.